Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Karibuni tena kwa channel yetu My Masari Tutor. Kama kawaida yetu tunaendelea na hii paper. Karibuni sana tena. But don't forget to subscribe. This is Maranda paper which we are going to do this is it night? I don't know. I think it's night. But don't forget to subscribe. So we have a line, tuko na line hapa, line ndefu. Kuna points B, D, A na B. Wacha tuandike hizo points yenyewe, coordinates zake. Point A, coordinate yake ni -3, -2. So the coordinates for A is -3, -2. The coordinates for B, it is 14, 15, 16, 17 and -13. Sawa. Wajua leo nimefurahi kwa sababu nimemaliza papers nyingi. Nataka shida Daudi ambaye afanya KCSE. All in all tunaendelea. So 17 -13, that is point B. Now let's go to the question. What does the question want us to find out? Does it want us to find the value of x, or does it want us to find the equation of line? So let's read the question. The question says determine the equation of line AB in the form ax plus by equal to c. Well, a, b, and c are integers. Sawa? Where a, b, and c are integers. Now we already have those 2 points. Now, for you to write an equation of a line, kama unataka kuandika equation ya line, wafanya nini? Lazima utafute gradient na uwe na point. So either you have a gradient or point x, y, or you have 2 points, which is x1, y1, and x2, y2. But still, you're going to find the gradient. Therefore, the gradient is very important in this case. So for now, we have 2 points. Let's find out the gradient. So the first point being A, the second point being, so this first point is -2, -3, -2. So sorry, -3 and -2. Sawa, wacha niandike hapo kwa sababu ya nafasi. Kumaliza nafasi ya watu. So A -3, -2, and B is 17, -13. So kama kawaida yetu kutafuta gradient ni x, wewe andika x1 kwa nini kutafuta gradient ni y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2, ama y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. For now nitatumia y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, change in y over change in x. So y2 yetu -13 minus -2 over x2 minus x1, which is 17 minus -3. So this one gives us -13 plus 2 over 20, which is -11 over 20. So that is our gradient. Now let's find out the equation. Now you take your gradient, we assume there's another point, which is x, y on that same line, and you use that point to find the equation. So now let's take y minus the other y and use this point A, to find out our equation of a straight line. So y2 minus y1, or y2 is y, so y minus -2 over x minus -3. At the end, it will give us y plus 2 and x plus 3. So this one gives us y plus 2, this one gives us x plus 3. Now let's cross multiply. The 20 gets multiplied to y plus 2, and the -11 gets multiplied to x plus 3. So 20 is multiplied to y plus 2, which is equal to -11 multiplied to x plus 3. Okay, now unachora line nyingine. Tuchora line nyingi leo. Nafasi yenyewe ndio hiyo. Let's open up the bracket. 20 times y, 20y, 20 times 2 gives us 40. So equal to -11 times x, -11x, -11 times 3, -33. So now let's make it in the form of ax plus by equal to c. This means that the x and the y would come together. Let's put the x on the left side. Therefore, you'll have 11 positive 11x plus 20y. Sababu 20y tukipeleka mahali usije ukachange sign ya y equal to hiyo 40 ikipeleka the other side itakuwa ni negative 40. So negative 40 negative 33 itakuwa negative 73. Your answer therefore becomes 11x plus 20y. So 3 marks tayari ushapata. So tumesema 11x inaenda on the left side, therefore becoming positive 11x. Negative ilikuwa negative 11x, ukipeleka the other side, ukirusha on the other side of the equation inakuwa positive 11x. Sawa. Now let's go to the other question. Question B. Coordinates at which line CD tena. These are hizo CD which passes through the point 10, -3 and is perpendicular to AB intersecting it. Sawa. So umeambiwa CD is perpendicular to AB. So what do you know about perpendicular lines? It bears this equation, which is m1 times m2 equal to -1. So for example, if our m1, which is the gradient for AB, is -11/20, then our m2 will be the reciprocal of that 11/20, which is 20/11, and the sign changes. If it's negative, the sign of the other gradient will become positive. Now let's use this gradient to find our intersecting points. Okay, but for you to find the intersecting point, you need to write an equation for line CD. Now let's write it down. So we'll assume there's another point x, y. And also we already know that there's another point also 10, -3. We use those 2 points to finding the equation of a straight line. So you write y minus -3, which is y plus 3 over x minus 10, or x minus 10. Okay, cross multiply. So 11 times y plus 3 and 20 times x minus 10. So 11 into bracket y plus 3 is equal to 20 times x minus 10. So therefore gives you 11y plus 33. Itakupa 11y plus 33 equal to 20 times x, 20x, 20 times -10, -200. Sawa. So unakuja hapa unatafuta zile equations, wacha tuiandike in the form of ax plus by equal to c. So hii 11y tutapeleka the other side, hii -200 tutapeleka the other side. So -200 inakuwa positive 200 plus 33, which is equal to 20x minus 11y. So it becomes 20x minus 11y, which is equal to 233. Sawa paka. Now you have equation, let's say equation 1, and we also have another equation, which is our first equation for line AB. So just the AB has just one equation. So 11x plus 20y equal to -73. So that's our second equation. Now let's use those two equations to find out our intersecting points. So which is that point? Okay. So wacha tuchore line nyingine hapa. So na wacha tuiandike hapa. So equal to 233, na nyingine ni 11x plus 20y is equal to -73. So now let's remove the x, and therefore we'll make the x to be similar. So hiyo 11 ambayo iko chini ita-multiply na ile equation ambayo iko juu, na 20 ambayo iko juu ita-multiply na ile equation ambayo iko chini. Now 11 times 20x gives you 220x. 11 times 11, -121y. 233 times 11. 233 times 11 itakuwa 2563. Na kuna hiyo 20 times 11 bado itakuwa 220x positive 400y. 20 times 20 ni 400y. 20 times negative 73 gives us negative 1460. Now we need to subtract because same signs kwa vile zote ziko na plus, u ni plus, chini ni plus, subtract. You subtract, the x gets out, itakuwa 0, na negative 121 minus 400 itakuwa negative 521 y equal to, and the 2563 minus negative 1460, 2563 minus 1460 or minus negative 40, which gives us 4023. So divide by negative 521, divide by negative 521. So our y will be, y yetu itakuwa ni ngapi? So divide by negative 521, which gives us negative 7.72. Negative 7.72. Hiyo ni y. Bado sasa x yetu. Yeah. Now we can take one of the equations. Let's take any of the equation. Let's take the first one for AB. So 11x plus 20y is equal to negative 73. So pale ambapo kuna y tutaireplace na hiyo negative 7.72. So 11x plus 20 times negative 7.72, which is equal to negative 73. So ukichukua 20 times negative 7.72 itakuwa negative 154.4. So hapa itakuwa negative 154.4. So hiyo negative 154 peleka the other side of the equation iwe ni positive 154.4. So hiyo negative plus 1 negative 73 plus 154.4 itakuwa 81.4. So tukasema 11x is equal to 81.4 divided by 11 x yetu ni 7.4. Sawa paka hapo. So our point is 7.4 comma negative 7.72. Ona rahisi. Sawa. Question C. Nimechukua nafasi hata question C. Question C umeambiwa size to one decimal place of the obtuse angle which line CD makes with the x-axis. Sawa. Which line CD makes with the x-axis. Sasa hapa sisi tutafute hiyo angle. Na kupata hiyo angle ni rahisi sana. Tena rahisi. How do you get that angle? You say that the tangent of that angle is usually the gradient of that line CD. So the tangent of the angle is equal to the gradient of CD. Basically, ikiwa uko na line hivi, sio? Alafu kuna imetouch hiyo x-axis. So imetouch hiyo x-axis. So hii angle utapata vipi? Hii angle utapata vipi? Utatumia tan. Now ukitumia tan theta is basically opposite of adjacent, which is just this gradient. Gradient is given by changing y over changing x. So tan theta is equal to your gradient. Okay, so tan theta is equal to the gradient for CD, which is 20 over 11. So theta equal to tan inverse here 20 over 11. So your theta is how much? So tan inverse here 20 over 11. Theta yako ni 61.19. 61.19 degrees. 19 degrees. Lakini hapo tumeambiwa obtuse si acute. Kupata obtuse sasa theta yetu ya kikweli ni 180 minus 61.19. So 180 minus your acute angle gives you hapa x-intercept of line AB. And how do you get the x-intercept? To find the x-intercept of line AB, we write the equation first. And the equation for line AB, we had written it somewhere there. 11x plus 20y equal to negative 73. So it's 11x plus 20y is equal to negative 73. Sawa. Now what is an x-intercept? An x-intercept is a point at the x-axis. So it's a point at the x-axis from which the line passes through. So when the line touches the x-axis, there's a point there, and that point is what we refer to as our x-intercept. And our x-intercept, usually the x-coordinate is a number, the y-coordinate is always 0. So y is always 0 for x-intercepts. So pale ambapo kuna y utaweka 0. So 20 times, let's substitute y for 0. 20 times 0 equal to negative 73. So you get 11x, which is equal to negative 73. Divide by 11. Divide by 11. X ni ngapi? Negative 73 divided by 11. X yako ni negative 6.64, or let's say 6.664 or something like that. But for me, let me just write negative 6.6. So x-intercept ni wakati y ni 0. So your equation would be negative, your intercept would be negative 6.6, 0. You can also write like this, negative 6.7 over 11, 0. So that's your answer for today. So don't forget to subscribe, share this channel to share this video also to your friends, so that they can benefit from this discussion. Not discussion, it's just basically lecture video. So okay, with that, all in all, don't forget to subscribe. I'm also starting a new course. So ikiwa wewe ni mwalimu pia ambaye yasoma education, tutaenda ana kwa ana, tutafanya units za uni, tutakuwa tusoma numerical analysis pamoja. Kumbuka mimi pia ni mwanafunzi pale, so tutakuwa tutasaidiana kwa hilo jambo. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, also share this to your friends, and sina mengi la kusema. So wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Okay, before I conclude the video, karibu nisahau, kisha kuna correction tu kidogo. Si correction, bado ni right. So for example hapa kapata kwa ni marking scheme, ukiwa na marking scheme yako imeandikwa your x-intercept to be written as negative 6.60, alafu una dot, which is correct. So if you round off here to 1 decimal place, here is correct. But ensure you write it like this. So as for the others, basically you need to write it into 4 significant figure. Hapa 7.4 is kuandika 7.4003, okay, 7. So hapa pia ukaandika 4 significant figure. Pia kwa y coordinate ukaandika negative 7.722. So all in all, bado ni right. So you can follow any, but still correct. So still correct. So with that, so nadhani tuko pamoja.